Welcome to the Why Create podcast. I'm your host, David Hay. We are surrounded by art every day, all day, whether it's music, film, paintings, or architecture. While we experience the art, how often do we really connect with the artists and the emotions behind their creations? This podcast aims to help fans gain a deeper understanding of the artists and their work.
Hi, my name is Billy Lyon, owner of Billy Lyon Music, LLC, and leader of the Billy Lyon Band. What type of art do I create? I create live music experiences, blending rock, pop, and acoustic covers with high energy performances. Whether it's solo gig, duo, or full band, I bring my crazy energy and interactiveness to the atmosphere wherever I play. If it's a bar, or private event, wedding, I like to entertain. My focus is not just playing songs, but making every performance feel like it's a shared moment between me and the audience. What is the most rewarding thing that I have experienced because of what I do? The connections I make with people, whether it's, them choosing me and my performances as the entertainment for their event, or it's just fans that reach out to me on social media or come to my gigs and tell me that they love seeing us perform, and just having music experiences just in general, just meeting musicians. Here in Sarasota we have a lot of famous musicians that I get to interact with, so that's some of those are the best moments that I get from what I do, but mostly human interaction. I like meeting people. How and when did I get involved in creating this art form? I started back in 2002 as a lead singer of a rock band in Ireland, in County Donegal. I lived in County Leitrim for a few years, and we played mainly in Donegal, but we traveled a bit. And I got to meet some really cool people up there. I love Ireland. That's where I gained my interactive stage presence. If you go over there, Ireland is known for speeding up songs just a little bit and then then pulling you in with their quick wit and jokes. After that, I made my way to Sarasota, Florida, and I started as a solo artist and playing on the side of the streets, and finally getting picked up by a venue, and then going from there, and now I have my band. It's been a long journey, but every step shaped my approach to performing and connecting with audiences and all the musicians that I work with today. What drives me to keep creating even when it feels like no one pays attention? That's a hard question. I feel like I have to create. That's just something that's always been a part of me. I started actually with art, drawing, painting, sculpting, that kind of stuff. I started with that physical art, and then I found music, and I found it to be a more satisfying way to express myself artistically. Even though I don't put out a lot of original work, I'm always working on something in my head or on my phone. I have several rough drafts of songs that I make. And I have the stuff that I worked with other bands and stuff like that. So I need that outlet. I think I need to express, my inner emotions somehow. And I think music is the best way to do it. What is the thing that I'm most proud of? I would say building my career from scratch, especially in a new country. Whenever I moved to Ireland, just meeting those people and becoming a lead singer when I had no experience, and then just leading that band, being the lead singer of a rock band, was pretty awesome. Awesome enough for me to move back to America and continue to do it. So that was a huge shift for me, starting solo, building my band now. That's probably the thing I'm most proud of, is just learning that I could lead a band and be a part of this type of musicianship whenever I wasn't even, I've never had any lessons or anything like that. So just being an entertainer on stage and being able to put myself out there, that's something that I'm probably most proud of. As with most art, I'd say the hardest thing to do is to put it in front of somebody and take criticism. So the fact that I've been able to do that makes me proud. Is there any past experience that highly influences my art? I would say, performing in Ireland, relationships that I've built with people, past relationships, current relationships, even guessing what future relationships would be like, just creativity, and just, I would say what highly influences my art is just interactions and emotions, right? I think That motivates most art. What events led to where I am in fame? Again, just all the same stuff. Just consistently booking gigs, staying active in the music scene, building an online presence, networking, doing the old school footwork, all of those things. That's what's, I wouldn't call it fame. So I would just say, just work and dedication and sticking with it, even when times get tough. Am I where I want to be, or is there a higher goal? I've hit a lot of milestones, but always growing into something bigger is something that I'm aiming for. I want to get to a point where I would say, this is success. I'm comfortable now. Being able to profit off of something that I love doing is amazing, but we all have to make a living. So am I where I want to be? Probably not. Am I happy? Yes. My name is Billy Lyon. That's Lyon. You can go to my website. That's billylyon.com. You can find me on Spotify. I have some original not solo, but I have some original stuff that I worked on Spotify. And also I worked on this project that I'm proud of, with a band called Abandon Space. It's Abandon, like Abandon, Abandon Space, SPACE. If you look that up, you'll see some of the stuff that we actually published. That's always the hardest part, is actually publishing something, putting something out there for people to see. So that band made it as far as that 3-piece song that we made, and that was it. And then during COVID, I put out 2 songs because I wanted to prove to myself I could do it. And that's it. So again, my name is Billy Lyon. That's Lyon. Check out my website, billylyon.com. And thanks for having me. All right, cool.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Listen to Billy Lyon on Spotify and go check out his website. Make sure to follow and like this podcast. If you would like to be a guest on this podcast, send an email to whyicreatepodcast@gmail.com.